Good day buddies. As you've seen on the thumbnail, we're going to try and extract a wild ant colony today. And we're gonna need a container, or deep enough basin like this one. The colony is in this potted plant, so we're just going to place it here. And surround them with water for a temporary barrier, so they will not be running around. Trim the plant to reduce the space that the ants can move into. Anyway, worker ants from this colony were scouting around one of my ant farms. So I decided to follow their trail and attempt to eliminate them, using this poisonous ant bait, before they do any serious damage to my pet ants. Then I remember that there's a lot of you had been asking on how to collect a wild ant colony. So I decided to make this video for them. But don't get me wrong buddies, I already told you countless times that I don't support colony collection from the wild. And that all my ant colonies started from Queen's Court on nuptial flights, except for our Diacama colony that was gifted to us by Ant Lover, our longtime channel supporter. I will never attempt to do this kind of thing to a native ant species buddies, but since these are invasive and pose danger to my pet ants, I wouldn't mind eliminating, or collecting them first before the execution. Anyway, we prepared a test tube setup, and this tiny DIY ant farm that we made before. We'll simply offer them as a place to move, for this wild ant colony residing in the pot. We just need to make it at least higher than the pot itself. I'm going to try and flood their nest, adding an inch level of water every 5 minutes to hopefully force the colony to move out from the pot, and evacuate to the place we offered. Aside from flooding it from the bottom, I'm also watering it from above to make them migrate much faster. And we can see that they already started to explore. Anyway, the colony we're trying to collect here is a wild ghost ant colony. The evacuation place we offered is likely to float, so we added a bottled water for weight to fix it on place. We continue to flood them, and in about 15 minutes they started to move, both in the test tube and the plaster nest. If you're going to try this on a ghost ant colony buddies, never leave them for an extended amount of time, since they can cross the water barrier if just given enough time. Anyway, it takes almost 2 hours for the colony to move most of its members. And we immediately took them, and for the ants left in the pot, we gave them the ant gel bait, since they can still recover if there are somehow queens left. Or by joining forces with other wild ghost ant colony in the area. Before we check the ant colony we collected, let me say my biggest thanks to our buddies, Nihilo and Kieran Adams. I really do appreciate you guys for supporting the channel. Thank you. Let me also say welcome back buddies. And for those new to the channel, you're also welcome to D Colony. And here they are. Wow! I didn't really expect that the colony is this huge. Just on this test tube, maybe we got 30 plus queens already and tons of broods and workers. We got even more of them here, on the plaster nest. Seriously, I'm not sure what to do with them now buddies. There's a part of me saying to try and keep them, and there's also saying to eliminate them as they might cause havoc to our pet ants. As they're also a hard species to contain, like our Trichomamex destructor colony. So this time, I will let you decide if we're going to kill them, or keep them as pets instead. Please vote on our community poll post, and let your voice be heard on this matter, buddies. For the meantime, we'll give them a temporary outworld, while we're waiting for the poll results. I'm not that sure though, if this one can contain them. But let's see. We'll just apply an olive oil for barrier. Connect the test tube here. And just place the plaster nest inside the outworld. We're also of course offer them a water source. It's not that clean since we just snatched it from my other colonies with 2 water feeders. We're also giving them a drop of honey for today, and maybe a roach tomorrow. Make sure to vote to our poll, and let's all see what we're gonna do to them on their next update. If they will be welcomed as pets, or be eliminated as enemies. I just hope you have learned something from this video, guys. Be a genie for the first time, by granting my wish in tapping the like and share button. That would help a lot. This is D Colony, saying goodbye for now, but hoping to see you on my next videos.